guys.
Hey. Good evening. Evening all.
Hello and welcome to the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy final night, the final fun race evening. 3 races on Donington Park are waiting for us. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris Wayne, for organizing the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. So he is the reason why we all are here, and also me, of course, as I was picked to do the commentary, and as I'm not an English native speaker, yeah, I'm very proud that everyone seems to be happy with me, and also Paul Smithers rightly going onto the green. So action-packed races, of course, at Donington Park. Will be fun. That's all I can say. Some people jumped in just for this grand finale, and we are ready for qualifying in 10 seconds. Was a long season. The champion Adam Miles, of course, is also here. Yeah, and I hope you all enjoy the ride and the show, because only Skippy Racing is the real racing. So let's go into qualifying mode. Let's change the overlay to the best laps. So on the left of your screen you will see directly who takes the fastest lap. Oh, it's open quali here tonight. Surprise, surprise. And also the Batmobile is already running by Manuel Lucetta. So we all see us on Sunday in the last Skippy Sunday Super Split of this season. Also here at Donington Park, of course, and on Monday for the German Skippy Cup. The 25th anniversary season comes to an end, naturally. Champion is also crowned. It's also Adam Miles, who did beat the competition. Everyone got a medal, and everyone is happy. There's a commercial break which shouldn't be happening, because I turned them all off. Thank you, Twitch, for saving my my changes again. So let's see what Manuel Lucetta can produce as a lap in his Batmobile. Trying to maneuver the car on the cold tires, still cold tires. Fourth gear and 4 to go. Yeah, the being on the throttle stabilizes the car, of course, but it's a risky business here at this track. And right behind him is Adam Miles, following in the slipstream. But very fun track. Also on the back. They are struggling for slipstream. Chris Wayne is also here. And Manuel Lucetta with the first lap coming in. But it should be that Adam is faster. No, Benny is the fastest. No, Paul is the fastest. In the slipstream here. What is Benny's car? Ah, there he is. Sometimes it looks like Trading Paints isn't loading when I see these liveries, but that seems to be it here, because André Brechmann has his usual skin from the German league. And here's Gonza going around André. And I'm just waiting for the airplane to start. So he's now in P3. Going 2/10 quicker than his last lap. Will be an improvement at the moment in P3. Benny Simpson in P2. And there's so much reverse grid going on here tonight. And Gonza now again in P3 after dropping down the order into P6. Yeah, me too, Jeff. So, not that I'm racing, but that you are racing, of course. So, yeah. But you will race again, I'm sure. But glad to have you here. as my only customer at the moment. I will serve you well. And Gordon is running in P5. Lifting here, okay, so this won't be an improvement. And Manuel Lucetta is now in pole. No, he's P2 because Adam Miles right in his slipstream takes the pole. Yeah, I like open quali. Open quali is exciting. And what is exciting is good for a stream. So, yeah, lone quali, of course, I know why we're doing it. But, yeah. And of course, open quali is a disadvantage at times for some people, but can also be, yeah, produce some good grids at the end. So to speak, grids that have some more hands than the usual. But also with inverting the grids in these 3 races here tonight, yeah, will produce some action on the track. And also this chicane, of course, can be a killer. Ha. That's interesting. I always hit the second one, but not the first one when I did the race this week. But good to see. Still room for improvement, of course, with 1 race this week. Oops. Somebody's going off. It's Andre in P9 at the moment. And Paul. Paul has the pole. Of course, he's using some good slipstream from Benny here. Also some nice colors on Paul's car. Pretty colors. So I think it looks good. Do you think? At least looks racy. Paul again in the slipstream. Oh, hitting the curbs hard. Maybe too hard. Should be an off track for Benny. But they are all in the slipstream now again. And what is the order? Paul Smithers P1, Benny Simonson P2, Manuel Lucetta in P3. Adam now in P4. Of course, with the off track, I guess. So Paul is P1. He takes the slipstream here. Jesus advances to P7 at the moment. But Gordon now in P6, so Jesus tumbles down the order behind Gonza in P8. So this qualifying, of course, is a race for itself, so to speak, because everyone is trying to get a good slipstream run. If you're too close, it doesn't work quite so good. Somebody off the road, and it is with just 37 seconds to go. Adam Miles on pole, 1:16.853 in front of Paul Smithers with a 1:16.985. It looks promising for the race, of course. soon we will hop into the grid. Just a couple of seconds, of course. So here it is. We are ready to roll, and ready for our gridding, of course, for the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy here tonight in the Grand Finale with 3 races. Adam Miles on pole, Paul Smithers in P2, Benny Simonson in P3, Manuel Lucetta in P4, Gordon Vondenbergen in P5, Gonza Garcia Aguilar in P6, Daniel Tufts in P7, Jesus Cabal in P8. P9 goes to Anders Nielsen, Chris Wayne in P10, André Brechmann in P11. But this is just the start. We will have so much action, so much reverse grid here tonight that, yeah, opala,
Hey, Chris, you made it.
that it will fill up some exciting.
Yeah, so I had to pick my daughter up from training, so, but hey, I didn't realise we created a soft race.
And of course, yeah, okay, this time I'll just leave it on the chatter. I hope
I hope
that
the setup works, but have fun, everyone.
I hope nobody will be banned.
It's 15 minutes race, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Forget the number of laps that I've had to set, just 15 minutes.
So good luck to everyone. 50 minutes race. 3 times reversed grids will be applied.
Green flag, green flag.
And here they go. The field of the last race. Evening of the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy in this season. 11 drivers are on the grid. And of course also Chris Wayne. Looking promising, but I don't know, no pressure here. But Gordon has a little bit of a moment there, slowing down in the dirt. Oh, there's some contact between Gonza and Daniel. Let's hop on board with Daniel here. Is this the possibility, the chance? Defensive maneuver. Gonza defending against Daniel, but still a better line for Daniel. Now having some slipstream by Gordon Vondenbergen. And also in the front there is some shuffling going on. Adam Miles leading in front of whom? Benny Simonson, it seems, now in front of Paul Smithers. Lucetta stays in 4. So, and Gonza and Daniel are battling it out. Oh, brave maneuver, but Daniel Tufts, after the off track, going down the order, has to make his way from the back. Oh, some contact, but no front wing damage for Daniel. And all are well in the slipstream of Jesus Cabal in P6. Jesus needs to defend. Gonza from the outside tries to turn in. Ah, there's some contact. But Jesus keeps it on track. Back at the front. Adam stays in first. Gordon and Manuel did change positions behind Paul. But they need to go fast and stay in the slipstream. It's a 15-minute race. The moment should be 12 laps. Maybe. It's a short lap. Manuel now very close. While we have a change in the lead of this race, let's try to catch that. Seems Adam had it off track. Just a little one, but Benny got the position. So back to the live pictures. They are already on the run for the main straight. And here's a duel for P1. Benny on the outside, Adam on the inside. No contact is made and the race goes on. Back in the field, again it's Daniel Tufts in 7 behind Gonza Garcia Aguilar. Who is Gonza Gonzalez? Also a great name. I always love my alliterations. And here's Chris Wayne. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for this season of the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. Once again, without you, it wouldn't be possible to have some great races in this season every Friday. And if you're watching now and if you're a fan of good racing, join the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy Discord and of course the Skippy Discord and be part of the Skippy community. So Chris is trying hard to stay in the slipstream while they are fighting for position. And also we have this battle going on in front. Dogfight over Donington.
Let's see if we can close the gap.
They're discussing tactics in the back. So Daniel now in front again of Gonza. Gonza with an off track, everybody with an off track in that battle group. And Chris Wayne got around also the car behind him, Gonza. Oh, and Paul Smithers. Oh, there's Jesus in the back. I need to check that out. There we have some nice overtaking. Some wibbly wobbly. Now getting back in line. So let's see what happened to... oh, it's not even here. It should be here. Let's check it out. That was all by himself, but he catched the car very, very good. And back to the live pictures. Still racing, of course. So no harm was done there. Whoop, that was a little jump cut here. Lucetta in P3 behind Adam Miles, with Paul Smithers in P4 behind him. And of course there is Benny Simonson in the lead by 0.8 of a second. But with Adam Miles and his fastest lap, it seems they are closing down again on him. 0.7, yeah, it's looking good. For Adam and his entourage to catch Benny Simmons. Chris Wayne now behind Daniel Tubbs. Right in the middle of a pack. Good driving from the three here in the so-called midfield. And Lucetta on the hunt. And it's Benny in 0.5, 0.4 even now. 0.3. So draft is working for Adam. Oh, Gordon with a big moment there. There is an attack possible from Paul, and he's doing it well through the inside. No compromise there. And he's now in P5, right in front of Gordon. And Gonza did overtake Chris Wayne. Let's have a look. Oh, it happened already here. Chicane wise. Okay. So that is cleared up. Paul and Gordon are back at it. Well, also the leaders are changing. Oh my god. I need to go here. Benny and Adam. With Manuel right behind them. Yep, the curbs are going, Barber, and Benny has the lead. But for how long? Adam on the brakes. It's like in a state of meditation to watch them. Everyone doing just perfectly in every corner while driving the Skippy to its limits. So, and behind them, Gordon and Paul are still fighting for 4th position. But losing out some time. They are now 3 seconds behind, roughly. And there are some people catching. Daniel Tubbs, Gonza, Garcia, Aguilar, and Chris Wayne. Coming closer and closer. Also at the back of the field there's Jesus Cabal, followed by André Brechmann and Anders Nielsen. So everyone has a battle going on here. And of course, it's just 2 laps to go. Gordon with the inside move, compromising his exits. And of course at this point Daniel Tafts is well and good in the slipstream of these 2 drivers. And now the fight is on, as it is here for the lead. In the final lap of the first race of this evening. 2 more to go after this. Will be fun, especially with the reverse grid. And also here in the back, just look at it. What a beauty. Again, here in the Skippy. Oh no! And Gordon died here. As the sacrificial lamp off this kinky corner. Let's check out how this race ends. Oh, also in the back again. They're going wide. I don't know where to look further. Everybody is going wide in the back. Looking wild. We have some downtime to check some of his moves out. Benny Simonson in the lead. Going through the last chicane for last time. Manuel on the outside. Having the position. Benny wins. Manuel second. Adam third. And Gonza takes P4. Takes P4. Okay, let's hop some seconds back here. Oh, we can't. Thanks, overlay. So basically, it. How? Oh, we are gridding again. But let's check out. Oh no, that was too much. That was too much. Let's check out this crash. Of course, again. So there was a little bit of contact. God was out of it.
Good one, happy one.
But yeah, happens. Happens. So back in the live pictures. We
Never get a better chance to wreck the whole field.
there it is. People are joining the grid, and we will have.
Like a lion.
We will have our second race now. Anders Nielsen, of course. It's a full reverse grid. We are ready for the race. Oh no, Gordon!
Green flag, green flag.
False start by Gordon Vondenbergen, so he has to pit. Maybe, at least. Or is he doing a Bottas? Oh, ho, ho, ho. What is going on here? Oh, and all that on the cold tires. Oh no, oh no. So Gordon in the lead, going around the outside of Anders Nielsen.
I'm pitting.
Yeah, and Gordon has a penalty for his false start and needs to pit. Some more cars are pitting. Also, Adam, nope. Adam not. No, Adam is running. Chris Wayne is in the pits. So it's Anders Nielsen still in the lead. Or again in the lead. But he's under pressure by Benny Simonson, Paul Smithhurst, Daniel Tufts. Another contact. After the kink. Oh, very close here between Tufts and Smithhurst. Wheel into airbox. Is there space? I don't think so. Where's Paul going? Huh. That's weird. So Benny Simonson in the lead by a country mile compared to these drivers. Daniel Tufts in P3, Lucetta in P2. P4 Cabal, Anders Nielsen in P5. André Brechmann in P6. Paul Smithhurst now in P7 after his drive through the country. Gordon Vondenberg in P9. Well alone, but there's Chris Wayne exiting the pits, and Gonza Aguilar was also in the pits. Oh. Oof. Big one here. Slight touch and then the car from behind. Anders Nielsen nailing here in the back. That's quite a dance. But Daniel can go on. So chaos for sure after the reverse top 10. So we got Adam Miles on lap 1. Having a little moment there, but catching the car. That was the point where I thought he was going into the pits, but he wasn't. And of course, the big crash. No, not a big crash, but a failed start by Gordon. You could see it there. Yeah, didn't work out like it should be. And of course, Gonza. Without a nose. Having some issues here. Spinning the car. But yeah, now he has a new nose cone. And is riding the Skippy like before. So, Paul Smithhurst. Seeing trouble of Andre. And using this trouble to gain 3rd position. So André Brechmann now in P4 in the slipstream of Smithhurst. That could help him to maintain that 4th place with Adam 3 seconds behind. Maybe this is enough. Soon to be going into lap 6. Benny Simonson all alone in P1. just having some traffic here with the crashed Anders Nielsen. So it should be quite relaxing now for Benny Simonsen. So Lucetta P2, 1.9 seconds behind, then 4 seconds behind Paul Smithhurst and André Brechmann in the package. And the miles cut the distance by 4/10. 2.6 seconds the gap. Maybe even 2.8. And everyone else, yeah, this is the closest gap here we have. Brechmann. In his first appearance here, running in P4, right behind Paul Smithhurst. If he can keep up with him, could be at least a chance to finish the race in P4. And Benny with the fastest lap, 1:16.894 at this moment. Always have to be careful to not get the off track on the outside of the pit and exit. I think even a slowdown is possible there. Gap is 2.8 again. Here's Adam. 2.8 the gap. So let's see if he can catch them. Doesn't look like it at the moment, but here's Gonza trying to make a run on Chris Wayne in P8.
See me on damage, Adam.
Yep.
Yeah, I must have been.
Damage report done good. Oh, Chris is going wide there. Chris is going
Was
wide.
it from a demolition derby, that one?
How'd you get?
There's Gonza chasing down the number 69 car of Chris Wayne. There he goes for the inside move, and he got him. Or maybe not. Maybe the counter by Chris Wayne. And Chris Wayne back in P8 at this moment. So maybe next try, next lap. Brechmann still having some 0.8 second gap, so still having some slipstream. And Adam behind by 2.4. Or 2.5. He's having some damage there on the front wing. Yeah, so this is slowing him down considerably. That's why he isn't catching up much. Catching a little, but just 3 laps to go in the second race of the evening. One more race to come again. The tables will be turned with the reverse grid. And now it's Gonza again, waiting this time for the opportunity in turn 1. But he backs out. Maybe he also knows there is just one position to gain, and it is the position of Chris Wayne. So let's catch him on the last lap. So no fight back is possible. Because up in front there's nobody else to catch unless they crash. And after his false start, even Gordon got up to P7. Here he is. But Andre, made a mistake. Andre lost totally the draft of Paul. There must be a mistake involved to lose 0.8 tenths, something like that, maybe even more.
I was enjoying the tow there, Anders.
What did you say?
I was enjoying the tow from you, thank you.
So will be tough for Andre, but still it is the damage on Adam Miles' front wing which is keeping him down. Close fight here, Chris Wayne and Gonza Garcia Aguilar. So maybe this time, it is already the final lap, I'm sorry. Yeah, Benny Simonson entered the final lap. Okay. So not so wrong here from me. There is the fight. Oh, there's the mistake by Chris Wayne. Gonza giving him some room to get back on the track. Barney is waving wild the white flag. And what about Andre? So Gonza did win the position at this stage. Maybe there will be a possibility in the chicane for Chris Wayne to get his P8 back. And Andre did overtake Anders Nielsen, who is a lap down. Last run on the back straight. So that means Benny Simonson wins the second race in front of Manu Lucetta. Here's Paul Smithhurst in P3, and Adam Miles made it into 1 second gap, but that is not enough to catch Andre Brechmann. He's getting his P4, Adam in P5, Jesus in P6, Gordon with his false start and early pit stop now in P7 over the line. And here is Gonza with Chris Wayne on his tail. But that won't be enough. Crossing the line. In P8, Gonza Garcia Aguilar, Chris Wayne. P9, Daniel Tufts in P10. And that concludes our second race of the evening, and we have a 5-minute warm-up. So let's enjoy that
Toilet
little
for the
break.
older ones.
There was wee break.
So, and as we have the break now,
More interesting will be to watch lap 1 of that second race.
That's true. Yeah, let's have a look. If I can find it. Second race. That was the crash by Adam. And we are running down the hill with Adam Miles. And in front, there's contact all over the place. Oh, and that was the point where Adam damaged his front wing. And of course, Chris Wayne with this on cold tires attempt, trying to correct it, getting a slight hit, but then losing the car and getting the punt from behind. Yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, yeah, we are still in the warm-up phase,
Not
and
sure Benny, but I think so.
yeah, everyone is talking, of course. But I want to make a little announcement, because I thought for a couple of weeks now to make a good Friday night experience for everyone. And it's a funny and coincidence that we are running 3 races here tonight with 15 minutes. And this is my proposal for you, all the skipping community. Join in Fridays for the King of the Rings. The Skip Barber Winter Cup at Nürburgring Short, Red Bull Ring, Sebring, and of course the Hockenheim Ring. Different layouts, 8 races, 1 drop week. Be there. 15, 15 and 20 minutes. There will be reverse grids involved. Of course, streamed here on my Twitch channel. I hope to have you all here for the King of the Rings, presented by the German Skippy community and of course myself. So thank you, Chris, for this season of the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. And let's see us all Fridays at the King of the Rings. So I wanted to show off my graphic. I took over 3 hours for that. So I hope you all would be enjoying the King of the Rings with the configurations, with the challenge to drive these tracks with just a half an hour of practice. Every Friday, not every Friday, we have 8 race days. The day before Daytona, there will be no
I'll say
race.
good luck, but enjoy.
And yeah, it's all about good luck,
Good
of
luck,
course.
You're a nice guy.
So again, we are going to race the final and last race of tonight and this season of the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. Thank you for being here watching. Thank you for driving. And of course, thank you, Chris. I make it
Green, green, green.
flash here. So, let's go. There is the flag by our flagman. Daniel Tufts still in the lead. But it's Chris Wayne on the inside. Chris Wayne goes through, taking the lead. Chris Wayne in the lead. Can he get a leading lap in the Challenge Trophy? Gordon von den Bergen, of course, has something against it. And there's a little crashy on the back end of the field. It's Brechmann. What a shame for him. And Gordon von den Bergen is already scratching at the back of Chris Wayne's car like a cat on the tuner. And oh no, it's Chris Wayne having a moment and a contact on lap 1, and everybody is just passing by. Not everybody. Anders Nielsen was on the inside, and Gordon von den Bergen now leading the race. So let's have a little look at Jesus Cabal. Oh, that's... I'm so stupid, sorry. Let's have a look on Anders Nielsen, of course.
My front wing all right, Adam?
Body part discussions. And yeah, okay, Anders Nielsen. And of course we have here the situation with Brechmann.
Yeah.
Oh, he spun by himself, taking Paul with him. Unfortunate. Brechmann in the pits. Coming out again. Gordon leads, and there's Daniel. Whoa, catching the car. And also in the back, people having their issues. Let's look from the view of Adam. Yes. The front wing of Paul, and there goes Paul. Streamer's curse for Paul Smithers. I wanted to take a good look at his front wing.
Was that 'cause I had to brake?
Yeah. Maybe even downshifting here and braking. That unsettles the car, not hitting anybody in the process. Still drivable. Gordon leads.
You P1 for the next race.
Oh! Huge dive by Lucetta. Huge dive. Let's have a look. On Daniel. And then into Jesus. Jesus taken out from a good position. But they can still race. There's Gordon. And behind them, what a pack of cars. Daniel Tufts in the middle, in front Benny Simonson, behind Adam Miles. So Adam, close by of course. But Daniel also closing on Benny, and Adam won't wait for a move of Daniel on Benny and takes the position. Oh, and Benny and Adam fighting while Gordon having some trouble. Benny still in front. And Brechmann takes P10 because Jesus was in the pits, courtesy of Lucetta. Lucetta running in P8. So there's something going on. Oh, Benny taking some room there. Wheel to wheel with Adam. That puts Adam under pressure. Daniel on his inside, but Adam with the draft. Oh, Benny! Benny! Where's Daniel? There he is. Let's see again this moment from the perspective of Daniel Tufts. It will be tough. Riding the curb. Then escaping the crash. And saving the life of Benny Simonson here, Daniel Tufts. There he is, running in P4. Benny in P3. Oh, no streamer's curse here. Oh, he's catching the car. But also in the back, Chris Wayne doing some autocross here. And gets overtaken by Gonza. What's Lucetta doing? Running. Yeah, hunting down Anders Nielsen. Anders Nielsen in P7. So Chris Wayne. Damaged front wing, but still in P6. Gonza Garcia Aguilar in P5. Daniel Tufts in P4, Benny Simonson in P3, having a gap of 1.5 to Adam Miles here in P2, and Gordon Vonenberg still pushing out to the fastest lap, 1:17.354, and is leading the race with, halftime. So can he make it? Can Gordon Vonenberg win the last race of the season? Ich mach's mal eben auf Deutsch. Das ist die, weil du gefragt hast, Race Gamer, das ist die Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. Die wird immer freitags gefahren. Das ist das allerletzte Rennen und die kommt erst wieder in der übernächsten Saison. Quasi, die britische Skippy-Meisterschaft sozusagen. So, little explanation to a question from the chat in German about this cup, and I explain when it will return in 2 seasons' time for the spring edition of the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. And Gordon still leading, and Gonza is now on the hunt again of Daniel Tufts. Yeah, and he got him. He got him good. Yeah. And Anders Nielsen behind Lucetta. Can he maybe get into a good slipstream position? And I see there was again some trouble in the front, maybe by Chris Wayne again. He's still running in P5. But it's tricky with the broken front wing. One gap 1.5 in front of Adam. So if you can manage this so he doesn't get too fast into the slipstream, he can win this race, of course. But Benny's also right behind Adam, 0.9 of a second. Just with 5 laps to go, there is not much wiggle room for mistakes. So Benny is right behind Adam, 0.5, and Adam took 1.5 tenths from Gordon. So Benny is closing down, and so it is with Chris Wayne. He has Daniel Tufts right on his tail and making a little mistake there. Daniel Tufts on the inside, and Lucetta around the outside of Daniel Tufts. Chris Wayne again struggling. It's difficult with the broken front wing. Speed is missing. And it's the overtake. By Lucetta. We hop some seconds down the road. It is Benny Simonson behind Adam Miles. Having a good run here. Adam going defensive, braking late, jumping over the curbs and defending his position. Let's go to the live pictures. Benny again in P2.
Oh man, what a save, Daniel.
So Gordon still leading, Benny in P2, Adam in P3. Oh, and there we have lost. We have lost Chris Wayne. Getting carried away a little bit to the outside and losing 2 positions to Daniel and Anders Nielsen. So it's Adam fighting against Benny. Benny won the race already. Adam wants to win the race. This time without a front wing damage. It's 2 laps to go. Gordon leads by 1.3 of a second. No, by 1.3 seconds. That's correct. Yeah, super exciting to see these 2 racing, Adam Miles and Benny Simonson. Oh. Close call. And we are in the final lap. So Gordon in front, leading the race. Being quite secure here now by 2.6 seconds. And Benny and Adam are duking it out. The last corners of this season in the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. And also Anders Nielsen. Behind 0.9 now, behind Daniel Tufts in P8, so there will be no problem, I think, between them. But here it will be. It will come down to the last chicane. Benny opens up. Making for a good run. No, that can't be it. And Gordon van den Bergen wins the race. He's the race winner in the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. Benny Simonson in P2, Adam Miles in P3, Gonza Garcia in P4, Manuel in P5, Daniel in P6, Anders Nielsen in P7, Chris Wayne. Oh, where did he go? That can't be. That just can't be. What happened? What happened? This is impossible. Making the big jump here. Breaking the car in the process and not even making it into the pits. Thank you,
guys.
Chris.
Good race.
Thank you, Chris, for this season.
Yeah, amazing fun, good guys.
So Chris Wayne finished, Andre Brechmann in P8 then, Jesus in P9, Chris in P10, Paul in
guys.
P11.
Nice race.
Yeah, good and fun racing, of course. Let's have a little break and then let's check for some interviews. And again, thank you, Chris, for this season, organizing it and making Friday for the Skippy.
No problem, Manu.
So let's go to the interview booth. There are two people there, Gordon van den Bergen and Adam Miles. Let's hop in. They're both in there.
Hey, buddy, is still a racer.
Hey. Here's the commentator, yeah? Good
Hello.
evening, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Let's start with Gordon winning the last race of this season. Congrats.
Yes, not bad. You're right. The last race of the season. I didn't mention that.
Yeah. And how was it for you, Adam, to see Gordon putting some dust onto your car?
Yeah, he had really good pace. Even when I was in clean air, I was only getting maybe a tenth or two a lap back. So, and then Benny arrived and the fighting started. So it gave Gordon a chance to put some clear air between us.
Yeah, that's true. From 1.7.
That was the only reason.
Yes, from one, but at that point it was 1.4, 1.5-ish.
Yep.
And then it got up to 2.6 or something like that. So, yeah. How did you enjoy the format with the 3 short races?
I think everyone was a little bit too eager. The lap ones were pretty crazy. I don't know about the first race because it was towards the front, but race 2, just there was a spinner in T5 and just went into the back of them, and then lost all my momentum on race 3 as well. When I think it was Chris had a spin, so ended up on the grass there. So yeah, I do like the reverse grid races, but I think maybe the time was a little bit short, and maybe the track's just a bit short, bit narrow. I think just everyone was just too eager to go forwards, and it turned into a little bit messy.
Yeah, a wild spinner appeared also here in the commentary booth. Chris Wayne, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, that was me spinning down the road. I think I had help, but I don't know. Maybe I did it on my own.
Not really help. But yeah. I mean, you got a push by Adam.
I think you were already pointing to the perpendicular to the direction of the track at that point.
I was one of the ones that was quite keen to go forward.
Yeah. Oh, you were in the lead actually on the race on lap 1.
It was just a lack of talent then, was it?
Yeah, and the grass I think helped you around.
Yeah, first I thought it was my failure, but it wasn't. We didn't have the contact.
It was all good fun anyway. I mean, if it was for the championship, everything would have been a bit different. But Adam already had that sewn up, and some of the guys, obviously Jeff's out this week, and Ryan couldn't make it either. So P2 and P3 were all quite so. It's all good fun.
Yep.
Yeah. All good fun. So it looked good from the outside perspective, but I can imagine if you have 5 cars there and somebody still, putting his nose in there. But with the short format, of course, yeah, there is the risk of that. But it's also 3 races to make up a bad result. I think the first race, of course, was the most conventional one, and the second and third there was always some, tense situation building up in lap 1.
From driving them, they felt like carnage. 2 and 3 felt just the starts were intense.
Yes, really. The first couple of laps were intense.
So I'm not sure. As a format, I think it's got legs, but like you say, I think it's track dependent potentially, and it could work. Maybe I don't know, maybe a bit of tweaking around, but I think everyone was just out for a bit of fun tonight because it's the last race of the season.
Yes.
Yeah, therefore it was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
Yeah, this is where the fun begins, of course. But the Skip Barber Challenge trophy is over until the spring season. And again, thank you, Chris, for organizing all the Skip Barber Challenge trophy for this season. So thank you, a big thank you from me, of course, also for having me on commentary. It was great fun to be here. Thank you.
No, it's been an absolute pleasure to do it. I mean, it was Jeff's idea to start with, and I felt like it was going to be too big a gap only to have it once every year. So having it twice a year, I think is perfect. And thank you to you for doing the commentary, and Adam for winning it. I think he's winning everything at the moment.
Right.
And and everyone that came out and raced. Hopefully we can keep it going and make it bigger and better. A few tweaks this year and a few tweaks next year might improve things, but it's all about the Skippy at the end of the day.
True. It's all for the community.
Only Skippy racing is the real racing.
Yeah, that's. I produce shirts and scarves and stuff.
I will buy one.
Adam, as a community manager, how are things looking for next season then?
I think we're all on track to have a good looking schedule. I think the only question mark that remains is what layout of Monza we end up doing. But iRacing have been pretty good with not forcing us to do, the brand new track every time they bring one out, or two crazy things. So I think we've got the tracks that the community voted for. So
so not Le Mans.
No Le Mans, no. Although people do want to try it one day. I mean, it's been I think we did it back in 2015 or something, so about 8 years, which is during my hiatus. So I've never done it, but I can't see us going there anytime soon. But yeah, it should be another good season. The Formula 4 doesn't have rain coming, so maybe some people will stick around in the Skippy who might otherwise have defected to go and try out the rain in that car. So we've got another season. Should be great.
Yes, that sounds good. Sounds lovely. Skippy is alive, so and
Indeed.
also
It's definitely alive, and it's definitely the best car on the service. So
that's true. So also my opinion, but yeah, Gordon and the rest of you, I hope we see us on Sunday in the Skippy Super Split. I will be there this time. Last time I felt a little bit sick, and yeah, I'll be there streaming the Skippy Super Split on Sunday. And on Monday we have the German Cup again. So Chris, you're also invited there, of course.
no, I'll be there for both of those races, and hopefully pointing in the right direction this time.
Yeah, would be good. Maybe upside down, it's still in the right direction.
Did you like my last chicane?
I loved it, and I presented it ambitiously.
But no, thank you everyone, and I think it's been a good season. Really appreciate, like I said before, everyone coming out. Thank you again, Seb, for presenting it. Really appreciate that. And Jeff will take the reins, as I said earlier, and be back in a season's time.
Yes, let's do this. And Jeff is taking the wheel again. And yeah, everyone watching, wanting to race Skippies, go onto the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy Discord or the Skip Barber Discord, of course, and be informed about the latest news about the Skippy community. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Gordon. Have a good night.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And
Bye-bye.
speaking for all the drivers, I think we had a great season, and I'd just like to thank you, everyone who was involved in this, and Sebastian for the broadcast, of course, Chris, Adam, Jeff for managing all this stuff, and it's great to see that community work like that. So thank you, everyone.
Perfect.
Yep,
Thank you, Gordon.
Chris.
Perfect. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that was the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy for this time. And again, let's make it flash here again. Thank you, Chris. He is driving on the track. Thank you, Chris, for this season. So enough of the thank yous. Let's go to the next endeavors. Let's have a little rate. And of course, once again, the idea for the next upcoming Fridays in the Skip Barber community, the King of the Rings, with the Nürburgring Short, Red Bull Ring, Sebring, Hockenheim Ring, and what is it? That's all, because we're changing some of the layouts. You can see it all here on the graphics. I will post that into the Discords, and yeah, I hope you will be there. I will host it, I will present it, and it's for free. Join in for some mayhem or maybe some clean racing. Let's see what it is for the King of the Rings. Thank you and good night here from the Skip Barber Challenge Trophy. It was a great season, so goodbye. See you then. Only Skippy racing is the real racing.